What are the two most expensive spices in the world?
It's saffron and vanilla.
Why are they so expensive?
Both flowers only bloom for 1 or 2 days a year. So if you miss this window, you get nothing. The stigma of the crocus is harvested by hand, and that's how we get saffron. There is no machinery that can plug the 3 stigmata delicately enough not to damage them. They are picked often at sunrise when the flowers are still closed. It takes around 75,000 flowers to make just 1 pound of saffron. That's why it can cost more than gold in weight. Similarly, the vanilla orchid is hand-pollinated.
That's crazy. But eat vanilla ice cream all the time is not that expensive.
That's because you're not eating real vanilla. Real vanilla used to be impossible to grow outside Mexico. In 1841, Edmund Albius, who was an enslaved boy, discovered a method to hand-pollinate vanilla flowers using a small stick. That single technique is still used today, and it's how vanilla can be grown and cultivated worldwide.
Europe's only source of vanilla was castoreum from the anal castor glands of the beaver butt vanilla.
Because it's such a labour-intensive process, people have found a shortcut. The main flavouring compound in vanilla is called vanillin, and we found a way to synthesize this in a lab, which is why your protein shakes and your ice cream can taste like vanilla. There are so many hundreds more flavour compounds in vanilla than just vanillin.
Surely, when you combine these two incredibly expensive flavors, they don't taste good together.
I think they're perfectly suited. You've got the leathery warmth of the saffron. It's tied together with the woodiness and the balsamic nature of the vanilla, and they just marry to create this beautiful perfumed mouthful. Cacao is actually also a very labour-intensive fruit, and good quality cacao is really expensive. But also the flavours match perfectly with the leathery warmth of the saffron and the boozy quality of the vanilla. This is about decadence.
So we're going to combine two of the world's most expensive spices in a chocolate.
I'm going to infuse my cream with some vanilla and some saffron. We're going to pour the hot cream over some nice high-quality white chocolate. Start by cutting open vanilla pods and scraping all those gorgeous tiny little seeds from the inside. If you boil the pod with the cream, it just helps bring out the last of the flavors. I'm just going to put a few of these beautiful saffron strands into my cream, and then we're going to boil up this cream and let it sit for about an hour. Already, do you see that yellow colour? What do you think of the smell?
It's got that wonderful richness.
The key flavour compounds in saffron from the Crocus sativus flower are saffronal, which has a warm honey and hay-like aroma, crocin, which gives it a gentle taste but also an edge of bitterness, and then we have crocin, which gives it its golden colour. The key compounds in chocolate are theobromine, which gives a mild bitterness and a lingering effect, polyphenols, which again gives some bitterness and astringency, and pyrazines, which give it a roasted, almost nutty flavour, and those are formed during the roasting process.
So now we get to the fun bit, we taste it.
Your favourite.
Cheers. That is absolutely gorgeous.